Hello everyone, welcome to QBisolatte. This is the first QBisolatte, so welcome. What is QBisolatte? QBisolatte is a chance for you guys to talk to dancers about, specific things about QB. And also, in the coming weeks, we're going to be having medical staff, technicians from the stage crew, and all kind of facets of the QB family on, and it'll be your chance to ask questions and to get to know QB a little bit more intimately. So for today, we're going to be having myself. My name is Joel Woellner, and we're going to be having the gorgeous Georgia Swan. She's a soloist with the company, and the two of us will pretty much just sit down and we'll have a latte, and it'll be a chance for you all just to chat with us really casually, really chill. So if there's anything you would like to ask or to know, please have your questions and comment below, and we'd love questions. So we're joined now by Georgia Swan, hopefully, if I've gotten it right. My technology abilities are not great. So now, there she is.
Morning!
Hi, darling.
Happy
How are you?
latte.
Happy isolate. I was so worried that wasn't going to work and you weren't going to be on, and I was going to be freaking out.
I know, me too. Or like mid-sip coffee or something. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, First one, so looking forward to see how this goes.
Yeah. It's exciting.
It is really exciting. I'm excited that we're kind of like the guinea pigs, as they say. We're the first ones kind of experiencing this.
But super chill.
So
I'm literally on my couch.
Super chill. My phone is like sandwiched in between two pillows, and I'm just praying that it doesn't fall down.
I know, I'm holding mine, so I'm probably shaking all over the place.
So I thought maybe, George, we could start off by just introducing ourselves a little bit and just kind of giving yourself a brief background.
Okay, sure. Just for everyone at home, obviously Joel and I know each other super well, but for anyone that doesn't, I'm Georgia Swan. I'm a soloist with the company, and I'm from Ballarat in Victoria. And this is my 6th year living in Brisbane. I started my dancing in Ballarat at Carol Oliver School of Ballet. And then for my year 11 and 12 studies, I moved to Melbourne to study at the Victorian College of the Arts Secondary School. And then I moved to Brisbane as I got accepted into the pre-professional program. And then I was accepted as a young artist. I got a contract with the Yette Parker Young Artist Program. And I've been in the company and in Brisbane ever since.
Thanks, George. My name's Joel, as I said before. Oh, me. I grew up in Sydney, and I started dancing when I was about 7. And I moved overseas to Houston at the Houston Ballet when I was 17, and I trained and danced professionally there for 4 years. And then, George, I think it's coming up on 5 years now, I think, actually, since I've been in the company. This is my 5th year with Queensland Ballet.
I was here for 1 year, and then you came, yeah.
Yeah. So that time has just flown by. I don't know about you. But yeah, love being in Brisbane, love working for this company. It's amazing. Yeah, that's me.
Okay, cool. Can I
Do you want to show me?
Where's your ballet bar?
Yeah. Okay. So for all of you that don't know, the amazing technicians at Queensland Ballet and, the amazing forces that be at QB, that rhymed, they worked, through the weekend and made sure that we all had incredible bars. Let me see if I can flip the screen for when we're in isolation. So next to my succulent there are these amazing portable bars that we can hold on to. And we also have some target as well that they've cut up for us. And so, yeah, just going to not fall down the stairs. So here we are. That's my ballet spot. Yeah.
Awesome. That's a good
George, do you want to show me yours?
I'll show you mine. Okay. So let me flip. Okay, so this is mine here. We also have this is my spot, and then this is my partner Ari's spot. So lots of space to swing our legs to our
they're long legs,
lovely Lucy Green joining us on my. So what gave us also is a little bit of extra inspo, our Keep the Magic Alive poster. It's actually quite big now that I'm looking at it up on my wall. So that's a little bit of info.
I love it.
Our new website came up last week live. Keep the magic alive.
Yeah,
So
that's like a new, it's a new,
t-shirt.
I think I got my t-shirt on too. So the Keep the Magic Alive website, we should talk about that just a little bit. That's like a new, initiative coming from QB, obviously because we can't, perform for all of our audiences as we normally can. It's a way kind of to reach out to the community, and I think it's still in its launching phase. So I know that in the very immediate future, they're going to have, free online classes, and to have, people can take classes and keep their, their bodies moving online. It's all for free, all just, easy access, just have it all there. So yeah, it's really exciting for QB to be doing something like this, to reach out in this time where people can't quite reach out. So it's really exciting. Do you have anything more to say about it, George?
No, it's just like a really great website to go to. Obviously, it really is what the name of the title is. Just we're trying to keep the magic alive in our company. So it's stuff like what we're doing now, just getting everyone at home to know us, the free classes when they go up. There's a donation part of it. So just jump on. It's keepthemagicalive.com.au. It's a beautiful website, and it just launched last week. So yeah, and everyone remember to keep posting in your questions if you have any at home, and we'll answer all of them as much as we can.
We'll try to.
Yeah, we'll try to answer as many questions as we can.
So just looking at your ballet bar setup, George, what's your routine normally when you wake up, and what are you trying to do to kind of keep, your body moving while you can't go into the studios at the moment?
So you went a little bit funny, so I'm just guessing you asked me what I'm doing to keep fit.
Sorry, yes.
I've got a really good routine going with my partner Ari. So we wake up, we're just trying to keep it as normal or as close as a day as we would at work, but at home. We get up and go for a run along the river, just to keep that impact training for our body, and then we come home and do our ballet class, do like a nice yoga stretch to warm up or something, all of our intrinsic work. Then we finish in the afternoon are doing like Pilates, and where we can we might like practice some pirouettes or something.
How do they go?
Dodging the kitchen bench or something. It's really making us stay on our leg doing the pirouettes.
I know, I couldn't imagine. I would fall over.
It's pretty funny, but it's keeping us entertained.
I mean, you got to laugh at yourself, don't you?
Going. But I know you have to keep laughing. But what's your schedule? Have you got a good one going?
Yeah, so I wake up sometimes early, sometimes late, depending on how I'm feeling. And I wake up and I do my skipping. So I have like a little outdoor area downstairs, which is good. And so I just do, a couple of sessions of, continuous jumping. It's really good doing skipping because you continue to have the impact, for your legs. So it's not such a shock when we do eventually go back. So that's what I do to start off. And then our company's been super supportive, and they've filmed our artistic staff doing a whole bunch of ballet classes, and they've sent it to us, and so we can kind of take class with a live pianist. And I just hold on to the bars that they've given us, and we'll finish a dual bar in the morning, which is really awesome. And then either do some sort of fitness after that, which is like strengthening fitness. I mean, like push-ups, or our physio sent through like an ab series, or just stop because I'll be exhausted and dead. So it kind of just depends. So
I know
that's keeping me going.
Still learning.
I know, still trying to figure out how to get it all done.
Yeah, good routine going. But
absolutely,
it's so weird for us, obviously not being in at work. Like, I don't know about you, Joel, like what you miss the most about being at work, but definitely for me, it's seeing everyone, like QB, everyone's so close, like we really are a family, and I miss everyone, whoever's watching.
Yeah, everyone that's watching, hello, love you all. I don't know about you as well, George, but like I love coming in. We always sit in the green room and we have like a big debrief before the day starts. And so like there's all of us just sitting down, we're stretching and warming up and just seeing everyone's faces and you know, it's I really miss that so much. Just everyone just laughing and chatting before we start class and then obviously getting into work and, you know, having fun and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I miss that so much.
I know,
But
the
anyway.
daily chats in person, but
In
yeah, we'll be
person.
back in the studios soon, hopefully. Yeah, but
So what's some
some
things that have been keeping you motivated, Georgie? Like, have you been watching any videos of ballet or
yeah. So I've watched Paris Opera streamed their Swan Lake, Rudolf Nureye's Swan Lake. So I watched that. That was
amazing?
beautiful. Like so many swans. It was crazy. I think they had 32 swans.
Oh
So
my
it was
gosh,
crazy.
that's
It
so
was really
much.
beautiful though. I know, it was so many swans. And on Marquee TV, I think it's called, they've like got a 30-day thing and heaps of companies, it's so amazing, worldwide are posting like ballets that they've done before so everyone can see and to keep that
Wow,
motivation up. So I think I'm just constantly on
just
YouTube
looking
and
that up.
watching ballets and yeah, keeping it fresh and stuff. Yeah. What about
And
you?
because Marquee, you can sign up and then for 30 days you have that free trial. Is that right?
Yeah, yeah, that's it. That's the one. Yeah. It's so good.
Perfect. Oh,
Yeah, you
amazing.
should definitely have a look.
Yeah, absolutely. What have I been doing to keep motivated? Well, I've just trying to been keeping my brain busy pretty much. I've signed up to a
Yeah.
course, so I'm just chipping away on that, and it's kind of perfect timing because we've got so much time now to do extra things possibly that we wouldn't be able to do at the same time as ballet.
True.
So yeah, I'm just chipping away at that, and then also like with my fitness stuff. I love playing video games too, so I've been working on that as well.
Yeah,
Ari's been on there a
Ari's
couple of
there
times
as
as
well.
well.
Yes, yeah. Keeping the brain
Yeah,
going.
so I know, right? What else? What's some other questions that we should ask? Or maybe we should
Well,
like
I
turn
was
it over now
thinking,
to our audience.
yeah, so guys, send in any questions. I just saw Ellen Florence. Hi, Ellen. She
Hi,
asked us,
Ellen.
how's life in ISO? We are managing, obviously, like Joel said, just keeping our brains active and the motivation going and stuff. It's easier now that I mean, for me, I don't know for Joel too, just finding a routine because we're so used to such a strict daily routine and we're so used to it, our bodies are so used to that. So I feel better now that I've kind of made up my own routine, but I'm studying a subject of biology just for something completely different, to keep my brain
Cool.
going, to learn something new. So yeah, that's really nice, like something different in the afternoon once I've finished all my exercises. Um, but yeah, then just keeping motivated with ballet videos. That's ISO.
So Saskia has also
Yes, yes.
asked, what does our normal day look like at QB? Obviously not when we're
Okay.
not in isolation. Um, so normally, Saskia, we start at 10 a.m. every day and we do a 1.5 hour ballet class. And so it's like your normal ballet class that you see. You start on the bar and then you go into the center, you start turning and then you jump and then you get into big jumps. And so the aim of this is to number one, warm up your bodies and then number two, kind of refine your technique. And each day, a different ballet staff member or our director takes the class, which means they teach the class. They make up the exercises and then presents it to us and then we learn it and then do it. So that goes for an hour and a half, and by the end, you're really, really warm and feel like you've really worked your body. And then we have a 15-minute break, so just have like a quick snack or a drink, and then we go into pretty much like 6 hours of rehearsals with a 1 hour break in the middle. And we'll be working on the repertoire that we're doing at the time, and that will be, you know, getting us ready for a show that's coming up, or a gala, or tours, or a lot of the time it's all of those things all happening at the same time. So there's lots and lots to go on and keep us, you know, occupied. And then by 6 o'clock you're
Yeah.
exhausted, and then you leave, and then you try and make dinner, and then you fall asleep, and then you wake up and you do it all again.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah, pretty
much. Well,
full
there's
on.
heaps of questions coming in now, which is great. So the Style
Thank you for
Game
your
has
questions.
asked, hope you are staying sane without the studio. We are trying our best. It's definitely are very different for us, but don't worry, we're trying to keep sane at home with all of our little exercises. And Eleanor Davies has asked us, hi Eleanor, what's your funniest mistake on stage?
Oh God.
I have fallen flat on my tummy in La Bayadere in the Kingdom of the Shades. I was a soloist shade and I fell flat on my tummy. So
At the top of the
it
triangle.
didn't seem so funny at the time. Yeah, it was in the coda. It definitely didn't seem funny at the time, but now I definitely look back and laugh at it. But that was my funniest mistake on stage. Whoops. You got one, Joe?
Mine was during Firebird a couple of years ago. I was dancing with Mia Heathcote. Hi, Mia. And her costume was like super slippery because she was wearing like this like Greek goddess white dress kind of thing, and the material was super slippery. And I went to like lift her and slipped, but then I tossed her at the same time.
I remember this.
I kind of caught her, and Georgia's like sitting behind with all the other girls watching this happen. And I slipped on her dress, and then I fell over, and she fell on me. And then we kind of just like had this moment where we're just like, what just happened? And then we just like did like a roll out of it. And we just like stood back up and kept going again. But I was just like, oh my goodness, like it's so crazy when that happens because you have no idea what's going on or like that it's even happening, and you kind of lose all train of thought, and you're just like, how do I pick it back up again and kind of get going? So that was pretty embarrassing.
Oh, it's so funny. So Kyle Y official has asked us, which production were you most excited for but don't get to perform? Hi Kyle.
Good question.
I was super excited for the gala actually, and also going to Melbourne because I'm from Victoria. That would have been amazing to perform for all of my family down there. But the gala was such an incredible program. Everyone really came together, especially in etudes, and everyone was looking so strong and amazing. So I think the gala for me, it's a shame, but we will get to perform it this year later on.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's been announced yet, but we'll just say something anyway. Like it's going to be kind of split between Sleeping Beauty and the gala, and we'll do 1 week on and 1 week of the other. So it'll be a chance for all of us that have worked really hard on all of these amazing pieces to get to perform it because we didn't get a chance to. So yeah, it's a great show.
So absolutely, we will get there. Pedro, hi Pedro, has asked us, what is your favorite ballet story? You go first on this one. I'm just trying to think.
I've never performed it before, but I absolutely love Giselle. I was talking about it recently. It's one of the most it's one of the first story ballets, and it's in the Romantic era, and I think it's just so, so beautiful. I feel like it's a ballet that I could watch, anytime. And the characters, the emotion, the music, it's all just amazing. So for me, that's one of my favorite ones. What about you, Georgie?
I'm just trying to think. I mean, there's so many beautiful ones. I definitely love the dramatic ones. I think more so because the story is just so amazing, and especially to dance it. One that I haven't danced that I love is Manon. That's like my favorite ballet. But one that I have danced that is such an incredible story and such a classic, I think, is Swan Lake. You can't beat it. Yeah, it's such a good classic.
It is.
I'm just having a scroll through the questions.
And it also helps that your last name's Swan as well, George.
I know, Swan.
Because you got an amazing gift, didn't you, when you did your Odette premiere? You got an amazing gift, didn't you?
What gift do you?
Your necklace?
Oh yeah, my beautiful grandparents gave me this beautiful swan necklace. So it's a Swarovski swan necklace, and I wear it every day at work. I don't know, it's so special that obviously my last name's Swan, and they got to see me perform it as Odette O'Deal, so it was super, super duper special. Yeah.
I love that
necklace. Yeah. Swan Lake necklace. Ephraim.
Kami, our principal. Hey, Effie. Kami, our principal, Camilla Ramos. He just texted, what's your favourite trick? Do you have a favourite trick, Georgie?
I mean,
just staying on point is trick enough?
Yeah, just trying to stay on point. You know, that's my best trick. And you, what's your
Oh, I
favorite
love
trick?
that. Like if I do 3 turns, I'm so happy with that. So yeah.
You can do way more than that. Stop it. Camilla,
Mm.
you can post a video for QB of all of your amazing tricks. Thank you. Uh,
I'd like to see assemblies around the room, please, Cummy, in your
yeah,
apartment.
yeah. So Tilly, hi Tilly, how are you?
Hi, Tilly.
She's asking me how are we doing ballet inside our apartment. So that's a very good question. We have our amazing ballet bars that work gave us, but it definitely is a thing of making sure your angles are right, so you don't whack the bench or the dining table or something. So it took us a few goes to place our bar in the right spot, so we wouldn't hit everything. Like Ari is a very tall dancer, so he has very long legs. So it's been pretty funny actually. A few times he's done a développé and just landed it on the dining table, but we've got a good spot for it now. So yeah, I think that's the same with everyone. Just been trying it out to see where it works and rearranging furniture. We do that as well.
Yeah, same. Lots of furniture rearranging.
Yeah. Eleanor Davies has asked us, how do dressing rooms work? How do you get assigned? Is it on your cast or like if you're friends? So our company management organise our dressing rooms. I mean, we're all really close friends, so it doesn't really bother us who we're in a dressing room with. But it mainly goes on the ranks in the company, I think. Wouldn't you say, Joel? I mean, not so much the cast.
Yeah, definitely. In the theatre as well. There's those lucky people that have those dressing rooms on stage level, which mean that you don't have to walk up or downstairs. And so that's reserved for like the principals, or if you're doing like a lead role in the upper ranks, then you stay on that stage level.
Yeah.
My dressing room and George's dressing room is upstairs. So you come off stage and you're exhausted and you have to walk up those dreaded stairs. And that's just the one thing I'm like, damn it, not again. So yeah, the most in rank. Also, just at work, it's split into like boys and girls change rooms as well. And we were just saying before just how nice it is to catch up with everyone, and it's always really great banter in the changing rooms. Everyone's always laughing and joking, and yeah, it's just really nice. It's so
Also,
funny though, because
our company manager Craig just commented and said it depends on the theatre and your rank. So there you go. The
thanks,
official.
Craig.
Hi, Craig. Your official answer there from company management.
We have to make sure we
Yeah.
say the right things, huh, George? Because they've got us. They're watching us.
This is amazing that they're letting us know. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So,
So Shell Pass.
another question.
Hey, Shell Pass.
Hi, Shelley.
Do you want to read it, George?
Yeah, so hi, Shelley. This is someone from my family. Mwah! Miss you. How are you feeling about not being able to perform? It is super sad because we got so close to performing for the gala. So I think one of the best parts about being able to perform is doing all the work, like all the lead up to it. And even though there are other seasons that have been postponed, I think because we put all the work in, it was super disappointing to not be able to show the audiences all of our hard work. But, it's for the best that we're at home. But, yeah, it's just disappointing more than anything that the audiences don't get to see the amazing production. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's more for you guys than for us, yeah.
And I guess the comforting thing, though,
Would you-
if there is any comforting thing, is that everyone around the world is kind of in the same position too, and there's that disappointment everywhere. So
Yeah, absolutely.
we're kind of like
Yeah.
all in a similar position. And I think, in the future, we're going to be revisiting some of these works that we didn't get to do. So for most of us, it's kind of like this feeling that it will be coming back and we will be getting a chance to actually do it. So yeah, at least it's not all kind of, a waste, but it is still like super, super sad not to be dancing, because that's kind of what our life revolves around is working so hard for a number of weeks and then getting on stage and then performing. And it's obviously everyone absolutely loves performing, and something that we just, it's experience that's so special. So yeah, it's sad not to have that, but at least we're all in it together and we're all supporting each other through it and everything. So yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a fave costume, Georgia?
I know, I'm just looking. So that's been asked by David Power, fellow colleague. Morning, David. I hope you have your QBisolatte with you. And Tilly, she's put in brackets, my favourite cousin. Hi, Tilly. So my favourite costume, I'm just trying to think. I think in our Leviathan, the Gamzatti tutu in Act 3 was like an amazing long-sleeved gold tutu. That was pretty stunning. But there's so many amazing costumes in our wardrobe. I really couldn't pick just one. There's so many amazing ones.
There are so many.
I don't know. Do you have
Definitely
one?
Definitely the one from Cinderella, the prince costume, when he comes out in the ballroom scene. Like, it just glitters and shimmers, and it just hugs your body in such a great way, and white tights, all this kind of thing. I think that's one of my favorite too. Like, and then you have this amazing blue royal cape at the end. I'm definitely living the prince fantasies in that one.
A good prince costume. The best. So the Style Game has asked us, will you be doing any videos on technique for home training? I have a high-level volleyball player, and I was telling him he should be doing this as well. I'm sure QB at the moment are in heaps of talks about what we can do to share what we're doing at home, and to get as much out for you guys as well, to see what we're doing, to keep the magic alive from at home. So I'm sure there will be heaps of videos, but that's definitely like a really great idea for someone to do a technique video, and yeah, maybe that will be in the works and could come out soon. So stay tuned maybe for that one.
And just off the back of that as well, if any of our fans have, any ideas or something that you would like to see specifically, comment on all social media levels, because all of our team is just trying to keep the magic alive and bring this amazing art form to you. So if you have anything you want to see, anything you want to do, like, everyone's totally across social media and, want to make amazing things happen. So please keep commenting, keep, asking us what you want to see, because we have nothing but time to do it for you, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got all the time. I actually, although I got all my exercises and everything done, I don't know about you, Jill, if you've been baking or anything. I made some delicious M&M cookies yesterday.
I saw that on your story.
Yeah, to do heaps of cooking. I've been doing heaps of reading. But have you got any favorite recipes or books that you've been cooking or reading?
I've been trying to read a little bit more as well. I was recently given this book called This Is Gonna Hurt by Adam Kay. It's about a junior doctor at the NHS in the UK. Like, a junior doctor kind of going through, and at the end of each day, he just wrote down like what happened in that day, whether like a patient was really horrible or, something crazy happened at work. And a lot of the stories are so funny, and you're laughing, then you're crying because it's so intense. So I read that and I got through that in like 2 days. And actually I gave it to Ryan Thompson, who is also another dancer and notorious for not reading any books. And he's absolutely loving it. So if that's not kind of, promotion enough. What about you, George? Are you reading anything?
Must be a good book.
It must be a good book.
I'm reading Boy Swallows Universe by Trent Dalton at the moment. It's a really, really good read, actually. I haven't read any of his books before. Our principal dancer, Lucy Green, actually recommended it to me. She reads heaps of books.
I feel like Lucy reads all the best books, and she has the best recommendations. She should do like a daily recommendation or something. Maybe that's an idea we can get to her.
Yeah. I know, we should start Lucy's book club or something.
Yeah.
We should definitely start that.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, guys, thanks so much for sending all your questions in. It's been great chatting, and I hope you enjoyed the first QBisolatte with us.
Yes.
We've really enjoyed answering all your questions, and tune in for next week's one.
Absolutely.
But good to see your face, Joel.
Good to see you too, George. Thank you, everyone.